guys to Team Techotonic. Devin here, and today we are doing our first anime debate. This is going to be the debate of Fairy Tail. And get this, there's going to be spoilers, so be ready. And if you haven't watched it up between the very beginning all the way to now, I highly don't recommend this video, at least not yet until you caught up. And of course, it's going to be the debate against
Natsu. I'm Tristan. I'm the special guest. I'm going to be working for Team Natsu.
And you have me on Team Gray. So get down in comments, hashtag Team Gray.
Or hashtag Team Natsu if you're all about the fire.
Go Eyes. Gray wins.
All the way. Gray sucks.
Alright, just because we already know who's going to win, I'll let Natsu have the first shot.
Thanks, man. Alright, so basically down to originality to the beginning. In every single fight he's been in, and every single person he's talked to, they've all said he is one of the strongest people they've ever met, fought, or even seen. Yes, of course, we're talking about Natsu here. But in this instance, how can you measure up? How can you face something that you cannot comprehend how strong it can become during your fight? Not afterwards for another fight, during the fight.
Now, here's the thing. Gray has intelligence and power. He's not as strong, muscly as Natsu, who can, destroy a building with just a glare.
He's awesome.
But he's able to adjust his enemies. He never loses an enemy twice. But just because he hasn't lost an enemy twice doesn't mean he can't beat the guy on the first try. He can easily analyze the opponents right away as we speak and adjust his moves according to it.
What's all this adjusting and analyzing going to do if you're facing something so powerful that it's going to beat you in the first 5 seconds?
What's power going to do when you lose in the first 2 seconds?
2 seconds. You're not going to be able to plot 2 seconds ahead.
Now tell me this. How are you going to stop Natsu from going fire blast into an enemy and smack right into his fist? It's just going to be like guild arts all over again.
Okay. We're bringing up guild arts here. This is what we're doing.
Yes.
We're going into this. All right.
Yes.
All right. Bringing up guild arts, who is extremely overpowered. I do not recommend ever being on an opposing argument with guild arts.
He's a good teammate, though.
He's awesome. He's awesome. But yeah, don't do that. We're gonna talk about Luxus too, who in every single person, as everyone said, he's at least, not including Makarov, is at least the second strongest member of Fairy Tail. No one measures up to him except for guild arts, maybe Mr. Gon. Natsu, yes, he had help from Gaijil, Erza, Mr. Gon, GL, Mr. Gon, whatever. Yeah, spoilers, we already talked about that. Even though he had help, Luxus is so overpowered that you can't really decide whether or not Gray is strong enough to beat him. Yeah, he's smart, but smartness doesn't really help you out in a full-on, intense battle with someone who can move at basically the speed of light. How are you going to plot against that?
There's multiple ways that you can adjust it because, like I said, Gray's never lost the fight twice. Even though he may lose in the first fight, he can always comprehend and understand his mistakes that he makes. Now, you also gotta remember that if we go into the future, about nowadays, where he knows Demon Slayer magic, to where he can instantly freeze, how is it, no matter how fast you are, if you hit a giant chunk of ice that he can instant freeze, that's gonna deal damage to me. No matter how much you try, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but his instant freeze still isn't as fast as basically the speed of light, which is the fastest in the universe. You can't really... I mean, we're not really... I guess we're off the topic of Luxus now, but still.
Yeah. But you've got Speeder, or Racer, my bad.
True.
Because he was running at speed of sound.
Speed of sound, yeah.
And Gray slammed him into a chunk of ice that he made. He may not have been able to pinpoint him, but that does not help when you make a giant wall of ice. You can't, yes, it may not be precise, but make it big enough, you have no way around it.
That's true, I'll give you that one. But at the same time, if you're facing someone like Natsu who's using fire, if theoretically he could go that speed that we're discussing right now,
yeah,
his fire is strong enough to break said ice if he would like to. So the ice isn't really going to do much. It might damage his fist a bit, and maybe some shards will cut him, but it's not going to do much damage. Racer, who all he had was speed. He didn't have any real power. All he could do was move fast.
And yet Natsu couldn't touch him.
Well, yeah, he's super fast. Natsu's not fast. We discussed this.
But yet, Gray was able to pierce him with an arrow.
Arrows are fast.
Not faster than the speed of sound. But you also get married. Since you're saying, oh, well, Natsu has this fire, you forgot when he was eaten by the owl with a giant jetpack. I love that guy.
That guy's ridiculous.
He ate Natsu and then used his flames against Gray, which Gray froze mid-battle.
Yeah, but you gotta think. The owl's flames were probably not even half, probably more than halved at the power level of Natsu's. We don't know for sure if Gray could freeze Natsu's flames. We don't know for sure if Gray could... Well, I mean, if you want to go into that arc, the Tower of Heaven arc, I mean, Natsu beat Jial.
Through Dragon Force and eating different types of elements that he wasn't supposed to eat.
Who cares if he's supposed to do it? You're not supposed to listen to conventionality in a fight. You do everything to win.
In all honesty, come on.
Except
Throwing pebbles at him and hitting him once on the chest and said, haha, I hit you once. When it's your serious battle, you don't joke around. You have to be smart and fight. Fight for your friends. Fight for your guild. You got to live to survive.
Well, I mean, okay, wait, time out. If that's what you're talking about, what was that? What was that thing called that Gray was going to use on Leon or Deliora? What was that called again?
Ice the Shell.
Ice Shell? Yeah. What is that? What does that do to the caster specifically? Explain that to me.
I mean, nothing that Natsu would know.
No, tell me.
Ice Shell. It freezes the opponent in solid ice that cannot be melted or destroyed.
What is the ice made of?
The owner's body itself. It destroys the user's body to create the ice itself.
And how is that going with what you just said about fighting to survive and for your guild and for your friends? If that's the case, if you're fighting for your guild and for your friends, you're going to want to survive. If you're freezing yourself and turning yourself to ice to defeat one enemy, that's not really helping you survive, is it?
But Gray never used it.
I didn't say he used it. I'm just saying he was ready to do it until Natsu stopped him. That's not really part of the fight.
Because he lost focus. Because he lost focus and lost the sight of his friends, his guild, and everything, all he thought of was revenge. Just like he is now with End. Which I believe is going to be a final fight between Natsu and Gray.
Oh yeah, most definitely. As long as they don't pull a Naruto.
No spoilers in Naruto.
Or
Fairy Tail. No spoilers in Naruto. Alright, now back to the subject of Natsu and Gray.
Yeah, okay. Back on, let's think. Go back to Tenojima Island. While there, Natsu, yes, he wasn't able to beat him, but he was actually able to push Gildarts back. He was able to at least damage Gildarts slightly enough to make him move. Gray has never fought anyone of Gildarts level. No one has. No one has been able to beat Gildarts. How? Like, seriously, how do you think you can face that? Who can even damage Gildarts slightly?
You really want to go there?
Go for it.
The Crusade arc.
Okay.
Where the captain of the Christian faith had the staff to nullify any magic, even Gildarts' magic.
Gildarts still beat him.
But yet, he was able to post a challenge to Gildarts himself to make him
magic.
Yes, but yet it was magic against magic. So pretty much, you have Gildarts' magic to wait. Why were you even talking about Gildarts? Not so great. Trying to trick me. See, that's what Natsu does. He tries to trick you.
I thought
to
Natsu
make
was
him win.
stupid. I thought Natsu was stupid.
He doesn't think about it, so he changes the subjects. But see, Gray thought about it. He worked around it and got back on the subject.
All right. You can.
But here's
you can go.
Let's go down to the final debates. The final part is right here, right now. Natsu is End, the ultimate demon. Gray is now a demon slayer, whose job is to hunt and slay demons. So you have the ability, yes, you have your Dragon Slayer, which is supposed to be, oh, I can take on any dragon. And Gray is supposed to take on any demon.
This is true. So, what are you gonna say?
Your turn.
All right.
Let's see how you can defeat Gray, who's a demon slayer, and while yourself is a demon.
Well, going to demons. Yeah, that's major spoiler. If you're at this point, you're kind of screwed already. But from every instance we've seen Natsu in even any kind of brawl with Gray after Gray became a demon slayer, it still didn't affect him that much more than normal Gray. So the only reason Gray's demon slayer magic could really damage Natsu is if Natsu was awakened as a demon. So that's all speculation that you're pulling right there.
But you also got to
remember,
at the
same time, Natsu still has Dragon Force. Fuse Dragon Force with End, which is, like you said, the strongest demon. Dragon Force, which is one of the strongest, what would it be called, abilities, I guess? Strongest abilities in the fairy tale universe. Plus strongest demon Zeref book, whatever, Book of Zeref Demon. Put that together, I mean, that is like overwhelmingly powerful, able to destroy like worlds, like be like Goku or whatever.
But you gotta remember one thing. Gray has never used a demon slayer magic. Yes, he has the abilities of a demon slayer, but he's never exactly used it. He just freezes. Like freezes enemies instantly. He never once says, Demon Slayer? Hammer! Or anything like that. He has never once said that. And plus, you also gotta remember, his creation magic. This is a debate that we cannot choose for ourselves. It's an argument that is going to keep on going, and it has been going on since the beginning of the anime. We want to know your
probably never going to be answered.
Post down in the comments down below if you're a hashtag Gray for Team Gray.
Or you can hashtag Natsu for Team Natsu.
Let us know down below. Hit like. And if you want to be part of Team Techotonic, I know this guy is. And just hit the subscribe button. Catch y'all next time.